class I am going to discuss the concept of the complementary angle in the trigonometry. So what is the concept in the complementary angle and how this works and all this thing I am going to teach you in this video. So what is the meaning of complementary angle? Complementary angle means if the sum of the two angle is the 90 degree, then it is called the complementary angle. In this triangle ABC, you know that the angle A is the 90 degree and angle B is something at theta and C is something also 90 minus theta, because all these three angle A, B, C will be an 180 and already the angle A is the 90, then the sum of the angle B and the sum of angle C will be a 90 because it is already the 90. So if the angle B is equal to theta, then what will the angle C? Angle C is equal to, angle C will be 90 minus theta. So here we get the value of angle C is the 90 minus theta. So what is the value of theta? This all thing you will get to learn in this video. So first of all, I want to prove that how the identities of the trigonometric complementary angles come. The identities of the complementary angle of a trigonometry, how come? So this is first of all, for this we need to convert all those angle into the ratios like sine, cos, tan. So first of all, the sine theta. What is the meaning sine theta? Sine theta means p by h. Already you know in the first video. So p by h. What is the p here? The p according to this theta, p will be the AC and the h will be the BC. And cos theta. So cos theta is, so what is the cos theta? According to this, cos theta means the b by h. According to this, AB is the b and the BC remains the same. And the tan theta. Tan theta means p by b. So here the p will be the AC and the b will be the AB. And these three ratios you get, and the another three I am going to tell you, just like cosec theta. What is the cosec theta? Cosec theta is the opposite ratio of the sine theta. So sine theta is p by h, then it is the h by p. That means it will be the BC by AC. And sec theta. Sec theta is the opposite of cos theta. So here we have sec theta, which is opposite of. So you could write here the opposite it's BC by AB, or you could also check here. The cos means B by H, and here will cos means H by B, because its opposite is H by B. So here you will H and this B. And another is the cot theta. And cot theta is what? Cot theta is nothing but it is opposite of tan theta. So the cot theta will be AB by AC. So in this image, in this figure, you all get the all six ratios, which is written as the sine theta, AC, BC and cos BC AB. This is all for the angle theta. These all ratios work only for this angle theta. And if I will ask or write all the ratios with the relative of angle C, or angle C is what? Already I had proved that angle C is the 90 minus theta. It is 90 minus theta because it is already 90, and angle B and C will be a complement to each other. So one is the theta, then other will be a 90 minus theta. Let's say here theta will be the 10. Then this angle will be the 80 because 90 minus 10, so 80. So here all this. So here it is the theta 90 minus theta. So according to this, if I am going to find the trigonometric ratios, so right here the sine 90 minus theta. So this angle is taken in the relative. So in relative I have to write that sine is the p by h. So here according to this angle, p will be the AB and the h will be the BC, and cos 90 minus theta. So cos is the b by h. So according to this angle, AC will be the b and the h will be the BC, and sine, cos, and another is the tan theta, tan 90 minus theta. tan theta is P by B. So according to this, P will be the AB and AC here, and sin cos tan, and tan opposite is cot. So cot theta, cot 90 minus theta is the opposite to it. As you know that cot theta is the opposite of tan theta. So here I have written the opposite, and you could also check by this angle. And sin theta opposite is cosec theta. So this will be the BC by AC. Here we have 90 minus theta. And sec theta, its opposite. Sec theta is the opposite of cos theta, so it will be the BC. So sec 90 minus theta is the BC by AC. So all these ratios you have written in the relative of theta and 90 minus theta. So in this case, you have to now observe to get the identities. How you get the identities? So here if you will get the sin theta which value is AC by BC is the similar to the cos 90 minus theta. You will here see, you could say here, the cos 90 minus theta have a value also AC by BC, and the sin theta is also AC by BC. That means if the one side of the two different ratios are equal, then you could write here the sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. How you get this? You could understand. Here we have one side equal in the both ratios. So this side will be also equal. So sin theta is the cos 90 minus theta, and this you had completed. And the another is the cos theta. When you will see the cos theta AB by BC is equal to the sin 90 minus theta. Here you same. So it is just opposite. If the cos theta is equal to the sin 90 minus theta, it is just opposite of this ratio. And if I am talking about the tan theta, so tan theta, you write here the tan theta is which its value is similar in which the cot 90 minus theta. So tan theta is equal to cot 90 minus theta. So all the trigonometric formula you will get. Its opposite is, you could write the cot theta here is the tan 90 minus theta. And if you will get to the here, see the cosec theta. So cosec theta is equal to the sec theta. According to this, cosec theta value is the BC by AC, and here you could see the BC by AC. So the cosec theta, here you could write the cosec theta is equal to sec 90 minus theta. So I think you understand how the trigonometry formula work. So what do you mean by this? Okay, sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. What do you mean? So I am going to make you understand what is the meaning of these formulas which you get now. Here according to this, if I am written here the sin theta is equal to the cos 90 minus theta, I am going to write the formula first, and then you could write the tan theta is equal to cot 90 minus theta, and its opposite you could also write. Another is the sec theta is equal to cosec 90 minus theta. What is the meaning of this formula which you have now? So the meaning of this formula is basically here. In the first, I am going to derive this. What is the meaning from the first? The sin is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Let's see, the theta will be the 30 degree. If I will take the theta as in 30 degree, so it is the sin 30, it will be the sin 30, and it will be the cos 90 minus theta. Theta is equal to 30, then you could write here the 30. So here we get the sin theta is equal to cos 60. So the value of sin 30 is equal to the cos 60 according to this. So what is the value of sin 30? Sin 30 value is 1 by 2. And what is the value of cos 60? Cos 60 is also the value of 1 by 2. So according to this, you are only knows the one value. If you only know the sin 30, then you could also write or find the value of cos 60. So this is how happened. It's by the complementary angle. And another you could also check like this. Let's see if in this same formula, if I will keep the theta is equal to 45 degree. So according to this, its sine will be also 45, and the tan theta is equal to 90 minus 45, because the theta I have given the 45. So sine theta is equal to 45 and cos. So cos 45. So you, according to this, sine 45, the value of sine 45 and the cos 45 will remain same. What is the value of sine 45? The value of sine 45 is 1 by root 2, and the value of cos 45, if you know or don't know, no matter, because you know once, it will be also 1 by 2 according to the formula, and this is the right value you could check. So this is how the complementary angle works. So I think you may understand how this formula come, and it is right, wrong, everything. And next to it, I want you to study a little better and advanced concept of this. Let's see, here I have written the sine is equal to 45 degree, and cos is equal to 45 degree, and you have to prove it is the 1. Okay, to prove, you have to prove the sine 45 and cos 45 the 1. So mainly in first, if you don't know, then you could find like this. The sine 45 is 1 by root 2, and the cos 45 is also 1 by root 2, and it's 1 cancel out and 2 cancel out, and it gets the 1. In this way you may could prove. But if you studied the complementary angle, then why should you prove like this? You could always say that it will be a cancel out, because it is the complementary angle. Sine and cos have a relation in the complementary, and sum of its angle is also complementary, because when its sum is the complementary, then only you could cancel it, because it is in the case of complement, because you have given here, see the formula. And let's see, understand, sine 30 is equal to cos 60, then it is 1. So you could cancel out this one also. Why? Because first of all, see, sine is a complementary to the sine, have a relation to the cos in the complementary angle. Yes, we have the sine is have a relation with the cos in the complementary angle, and sum of its angle is also a complement. 60 plus 30 is the 90. So it is a, if here we have the 40, then you cannot cancel out, even though the sine and cos have a relation in the complementary, because the sum of its angle is not having the 90 degree. So you may understand how to resolve the things. So if I will make you find that a question like here, I am giving you the tan is equal to 55, and the cot is equal to 35, and the sine is equal to 60, and cos is equal to 30 plus 1. So how will you solve this question? You have to prove this. Then you know that the tan and cot have a relation in the complementary. Here you could see tan and cot have relation, and sum of its angle is also a complement. That means sum of its angle is the 90 degree. Then it can be cancel out. So here we have the 1 plus sine 60 cos 30 is equal to 1. And here you could see the sine and cos have a relation in the complementary angle. Here we have in this formula, and its angle, its adjacent angle sum is the 90 degree, or angle is the complement to each other. then you could cancel out this one. So 1 plus 1, sorry, here I have to prove 2. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So in this way you could prove the hardest one which you will get in the advanced examination, the concept of complementary angle. I think you understand all how the formulas work and how can you find the angles using the complementary angle. And thank you for today.